Greetings, everyone! Hello, and sure, thank you for that sub you just did right before the stream. And Ricker, hey guys, sorry about the delay. I had to let's go explain that. My water's empty. Hello, Karis. Yeah. My, I lost words for a moment. I haven't had my water yet. Oh, hello, Kelly. Yeah, just get that drink water because right before I started the stream, my gallon of water was empty. I was like, oh gosh, I gotta get this filled up. So, uh, okay. Now then, welcome to this week 3 of 52. 52 was a long-running series by DC that happened after Infinite Crisis. So, because this is a long series, I better explain what happened for those that weren't here. Okay, Infinite Crisis was a giant event where what happened is alternate universe Superman, Lex Luthor, and Superboy from a different universe all kind of invaded the DC universe and said, "Hey, DC universe, you're being too dark and edgy. We want to bring it back to the golden age, the silver age. We want to make this stuff like nice and cool again." But turns out, alternate universe Lex Luthor that was trying to make stuff right was also kind of a villain and said, "Hey, no, instead of making the world nice and peaceful again, like back in the olden days, I'm just gonna take it over." So, using Superboy Prime as his hello pig, welcome. Yes, I was just doing a bit of explanation as what happened in the previous issues. So, Superboy Prime killed a few people and was eventually stopped by Superman. But in stopping him, Superman himself lost his powers. So Superman's out of the picture. Along with this, Lex Luthor from the alternate dimension used robots that Batman had designed to fight heroes. Used those robots to fight basically the heroes themselves. So he took over Batman's robots, and Batman's like, "Wait, you still haven't started? Nice." Yeah, but just doing some explanation about what happened of Infinite Crisis. So, using the robots that Batman made to fight heroes, Universe 3 Luthor, I'm gonna call it Alexander because that's his name instead of Lex. Alexander used those robots that Batman made to fight the heroes, and Batman's like, "Wait a second. Maybe being a paranoid, just a paranoid asshole is a bad idea." So Batman's now going a journey of self-discovery. So Batman's out of the picture, and another person that was in this evil trio of a villain that kind of like saw this emotion was Maxwell Lord. Maxwell Lord was a telepath who could control minds, barely. He eventually controlled Superman's mind, and the only way to stop him was Wonder Woman killing him. Wonder Woman snapped his neck. On live TV, though, so because she did that on live TV, that made the people like, "Wait a second. Heroes are being kind of bad. Let's not be good for the heroes again." So Wonder Woman's now on a journey of self-discovery, like, "Wait a second. Maybe I shouldn't have killed that guy on live TV. That might have been a bad idea." So Batman's on a journey to redo Batman. He's like, "Okay, maybe I've lost my way. Maybe I've been too paranoid. I better go start training again." So Batman's training. Wonder Woman's like doing some self introspection. Like, "Wait, if I lost my way, I came here to man's world to bring peace, but has this corrupted me?" So she's out of the picture, and then Superman himself lost his powers, so he's just being a reporter. He can't be Superman anymore. So big three are gone. Those three are out of the picture for a whole year, and now what happened after that? Well, 52 was what happened after that. The first issue was pretty much going over like, "Oh hey, what are we gonna do now? There's no Superman." Well, we still have the other heroes. For instance, Booster Gold. Booster Gold is from the future. He traveled back in time to make a name for himself. Like, "Hey, I know what's gonna happen. I can stop crimes before they happen because I have the intelligence of the future without having to worry about like butterfly effect stuff." So we have Booster Gold in the past, doing his own thing, and in doing his own thing, he's very flamboyant. Booster Gold takes like race car drivers, their uniforms like have all those ads on them. That's Booster Gold. He takes ad deals. He's very much in it. He's in it for the fame and the money. He's not really a hero for good reason. That's his character at the moment. Along with that, we have in Gotham. Gotham has no Batman, so what's going on? Well, we have the Question. You guys know Rorschach from Watchmen. Rorschach was based on the Question, so it's kind of like one of those characters. He's very a mysterious guy, and he's trying to recruit someone to be his partner. And then, that was issue 1. In issue 2, we pretty much had. It turns out the evil scientists in DC, the evil scientists are disappearing. Booster Gold is just doing his own thing, and we also have Ralph Dibny. Ralph Dibny was the elongated man. His wife had died, was murdered, and now someone has vandalized a tombstone with a sign of resurrection. So we have some mysteries going on, and let's get started. Because yes, we have everything going. Like pretty much everything's being built upon this. We have Booster Gold saving the day, learning how to be a hero. We have Ralph learning to, like, wait, what's going on with my wife? Why are people trying to bug me about my dead wife? And then we have the man of the hour for this issue is Lex Luthor. The evil Lex had kind of taken over his plans when he joined this universe. So Lex Luthor has to realize, okay, what do I do now? There's an alternate Lex that screwed stuff up for me. And then Black Adam's like, wait a second. I was part of this villain organization, but they betrayed me. What can I do now? So let's begin with issue 3. Let me pull it up now there we go. Oh, real egg mode. Susan, sure. Actually, Susan, I'm gonna have to redeem you those. Oh, Lex Luthor didn't steal 50 cakes. How dastardly. That's it's 410s, okay? I don't have real egg mode on this scene. I could share that real quick if you need me to. Sure. Okay, there you go, there you go. Okay, okay, silly voices now for this comic then. Yes, you're right, Ricker. Lex Luthor, he stole 40 cakes. That's many, it's 410s, and that's terrible. Okay, let's start this. Okay. Week 3, day 1, Gotham City. Captain Sawyer, over here. Wallace, make sure you get a shot of this. Sure thing, Detective McDonald. Detective Jang, please tell me why you've brought me down here in the middle of the night to look at another Gotham corpse. Yeah, sorry about calling you at home, Maggie, but I don't want to put the call over the radio. This is the media. They're gonna have a field day with it. So, what do you have, Jonesy? Well, Captain, we could be wrong, but it looks like the former president of the United States. It looks like Lex Luthor. Yeehaw! A redneck who can fly. You know, I'd almost pay to knock you out. Ah, shoot. Now look what you've gone and done. It's over, Terra Man. Hey, I know that, PG. But it don't mean I ain't for snatching you a sweat a little first. Zaff! Ah! And you know what I heard? I heard you were a part of that mess that almost tore apart the planet. All them Earths in the skies and whatnot. You're from one of the other Earths, ain't you? You're some strange visitor. You're Supergirlite. And you're about to be in coma, cowboy. Boom. Power Girl. Stop. Black Adam? Terra Man just robbed Ferris Air Flight 450 over the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. And now you're over the northeast of Africa, Klondike's airspace. I will not tolerate it. You won't? This idiot almost killed 150 passengers on that plane. He's a straggler from the secret society, that conglomerate of villains that you helped shepherd as until they betrayed your ass. Luthor betrayed me. There. Telescopic vision got Butch Cassidy. Hey, how many people died? No one. Green Lantern and Stargirl stabilized the plane. Not today. During the crisis. How many people died? Black Chatham. Rick Hare, you got some good taste. I don't know. Millions? 5,079,432. You helped all of us take on the society in Metropolis. I did what I had to protect my people, and they are protected now. It's time for something more. If you're going to let more die if you don't let me. If you do not leave in 10 seconds, I will consider you to be trespassing, and unlike so many sheep in the world, trespasses are something I do not forgive. Tell your friends. Week 3, day 2. Metropolis Steelworks. Uncle John? The registration came for the Future Tech Colloquium. Next week, you need to call them. Problem? Wait, did I mess up this? What? Yeah, problem. You're registered. I'm not. They screwed up. No, that sounds right. You're not attending. Huh? What? Why? You have school that day. Hello? School just ended, Uncle John. Look at a high school senior now. Summer school, Natasha. That D you got in English doesn't wash. Are you fucking kidding me? Watch your language, young lady. No way. No way I'm spending 6 weeks with a bunch of delinquents playing catch-up, Uncle John. I'm like 80 IQ points smarter than those losers. Then you should have thought of that before you blew off English this year. It's English! Come on, I aced physics, I aced AP Chem, I aced Trig and Calc. Yes, I know. You're brilliant at the sciences. Everything that came easy to you, you aced. Just because there's work you don't want to do, doesn't mean it doesn't need doing. Ring, 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 ring. Poets do poetry. I'm a scientist. I've got more important things to do than read a bunch of books by dead white guys. Ring, 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 ring. That's your problem, that you got brains but no wisdom. The first was given to you, but the second has to be earned with time, and you're too impatient for your own good. Steelworks? John Henry Irons speaking. John, it's Dr. Avasti at Star Labs. Any chance you could come down here? The NX52 20 giving you grief again? Not quite. I need your help identifying a body. Summer school for Dean English. Yep, for care. Oh, Spike, yeah, welcome, welcome. Oh, yes. Summer school, that doesn't suck. But yes, that is Natasha Irons. She is... Okay, if you guys don't know, Steel is a Superman's ally. See, okay, back then when Superman quote-unquote died for a while, he fought Doomsday, died, and there was a bunch of Superman knockoffs that kind of started going around, like the clone Superboy, the Superboy Cyborg. One of them was Steel. The Superman, yeah, Reign of the Supermen. So one of them was Steel. Steel was a guy that Superman saved, and I was like, well, Superman saved my life. I should dedicate myself to saving the day. And that's what he kind of did. He made himself, he has an iron hammer, an iron body. Okay, you guys know Iron Man? He's like Iron Man. But instead of using like lasers, he has a giant hammer. So yes, he is Iron Man, and he gave his niece a suit as well. But she kind of, as you see, blew off school, didn't really care about saving the day, so he took the suit away from her. And that's why she's kind of mad at him. Okay, now we're in Kondak. Week 3, Day 3. Kondak. Black Adam, you have visitors. Who are they? Who are they? We're friends. You speak Arabic. I'm not just Braun. The name is Roughhouse. This is Noose. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Highness. I'm not a king. Regardless, we've come here to offer you gifts. 2 million in African gold, and the most beautiful virgin in all of Egypt, guaranteed. May I ask why you have brought me gifts? To congratulate you on the opening of your new, The name's like Noose, how do you make friends? Well, Ricari, you have to string them along to make friends that way. To congratulate you on opening your embassy in New York, and to say hello on behalf of our employers, Intergang. See, the world is still recovering from the chaos. My bosses are looking to take advantage of that. They're looking to expand beyond North America. Kondak is essentially the bridge between Africa and the Middle East. And there's a lot of people we're willing to pay truckloads for the kind of weapons that Intergang can supply. Thanagarian, Apocalyptian. We're more than willing to cut you in on the action. In exchange for what we call it a safe passage. Let me go, you monsters! Hey! Damn it! Hold still, you stupid Noose! Don't damage his gifts. Don't damage her. So, what do you say? What? Splotch! I say no. Hey, Adam, I like your style. Fatality. News. I mean, fuck. Okay, this one thing I've wanted to play is the I've wanted to play the Gods Among Us games, the Injustice ones. Actually, I gotta read the. I want to read the Injustice comics as well. I haven't played it in. Okay, I'm gonna do Injustice in the future. I don't know. I have never played a single fighting game, but in the future, I'll probably buy Injustice and try it out. I think. I mean, if it's bad, I have to return it for like 2 hours. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, no, Injustice. We might do that because I've read the comics. I've read year 1, and okay, I read up to year 3, and I some of the Injustice stuff I forgot about. So it was a while since I read the comics, but they're okay. They're not great, but they're good. They're okay comics. But yeah, Injustice. I might play that. Hey, it's a DC game as well. I do want to play some comic. I want to play some comic games. In fact, one of them I want to play when I learn how to do emulators and junk. I mean, not emulators. Official hardware that is licensed and connected to my computer with a capture card is Superman 64. Deadpool game. That's also a good one. But yes, I was playing Superman 64 for an endurance stream one day. Try to beat it in one go. Okay, anyways, back to the comics. Sorry about that. Tangent! Okay. Top of the 9th with the score tied 4-4. The Meteors' Jose Juarez steps up to the plate. Zachary Edward pitching for the Cardinals. Sir, you might wish to move your cart. Gyro? Cart? Gyro. I appreciate that this is an interruption to your obviously hectic workday, sir. No gyro? But you'll thank me in approximately 4 seconds. 3, 2, wow! Week 3, Day 4, Metropolis. Give up now, Shockwave, before anyone gets hurt. You really thought you could rob the gold reserve from the sewer level? Well, not while I'm in town. Not certain every reporter heard that bite, sir. Not while I'm in town. Better. I hate this guy. He fights dirty. His armor smells, and he's a Cardinals fan. You did put me down for the Meteors today, right? Affirmative, sir. Historical data shows that they achieved victory 5-4, and trust me, and fight. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, be sure to tell your friends and loved ones that when you were here today in person to witness the heroism of Booster Gold, the all-new man of tomorrow. Booster Gold. Oh. Booster Gold, champion of the weak and the oppressed. Booster Gold, keeping the streets of make that the people of Metropolis safe. Whoa. Man, this guy was tough. Tougher than he... Say, what, sir? What is it? The ball game, Skeets. How much of my money did you put on that again? A considerable sum, sir. Why? Because it would really suck not to be rich. Well done, you little 25th century databank you. Now, shake a fin. We're due downtown. Whoops, sorry about that. I forgot some button pressing. Whoops, okay, it's for a very important autograph session. Thank you, Booster. On behalf of the Ackleton Holt, America's leader in pharmaceuticals, I want you to say how proud we are to have the endorsement of one of the great superheroes of the world. Together, Ackleton and Holt and Booster Gold are eager to make your world a better one, and that's worth celebrating. To the future, Mr. Gold, and to the stock options that will make you a billionaire once we go public. What made you so certain a relatively small company like mine was worth your time? Keats, I was on the lookout for a new sponsor, Mr. Ackleton, and he recommended you, a man on the rise. Shame. Mr. Ackleton, Agent Rogers, Secret Service, you're under arrest for security frauds. What? There must be some kind of mistake. Yeah, yours. The SEC has you under observation for some time. Now, and their case is open and shut. So much for Ackleton Holt. Hope you didn't spend a lot on the letterhead. Party's over. You, sir, I don't. That wasn't supposed to happen. Perhaps I am malfunctioning. Shall I attempt to contact Dr. Magnus for repairs? No, I want you to find someone else for me. Give me everything you can on the current whereabouts of a man named Hunter. Rip Hunter. Paula, did you take a look at his eyes? He's wearing contacts. Colored contacts. Lex Luthor's eyes are green, not blue. This isn't our Luthor color. My guess is this is that doppelganger of his. The one that caused one of the troublemakers who came from a parallel dimension. It would explain why the DNA match is virtually identical. Spotless. That's what I want. Oh. That's from last week's. My bad. This is also. There we go. There we go. What? The contacts are spotless. There's no visible sign of wear on them. Let's take a closer look at his eyes. If he was wearing the contacts for a prolonged length of time, there'd be scarring on the corneas. You think they were inserted post-mortem? Wouldn't put it past him. Wouldn't put it past who? You want your proof? You want your proof? Him. Ladies and gentlemen of the presses, you have questioned my activities, my actions, my very character and integrity. You have demanded explanation and investigation into my activities, both during my presidency and after. Many of you have questioned my very sanity. Time and time again, I have protested my innocence, and time again, you and your viewers and your readers have demanded proof. You have demanded an— one second. You have demanded an explanation, and for— sorry about this. My nose is giving me issues. Now let's try this one more time. You have demanded an explanation, and for reasons that will become apparent, I have been unable to provide you with one. Until now. Hello, John. Get over with it, Lex. I trust you found and removed the context. I trust you found and removed the context. Go to hell. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier this week, a body was discovered in Gotham City. The body of this man, Lex Luthor. Lex, what the hell? It's just like him, exactly like him. Saying this man was impersonating you? The explanation is long, but the quick version is simply this. The man you see lying here is me, but from another reality. A reality where Lex Luthor was a man of madness, not of business. A reality where Lex Luthor cared nothing for anything beyond his own desire for power. A reality where I was trapped, while this man ruined my name, then tried to bring about the end of our world. I escaped mere moments before that the reality he came from ceased to exist. Don't take my word for it. You see standing before me is Dr. John Henry Irons, known to the world as Steel, one of the many heroes who has stood in the recent crisis, whose actions helped save us all. He was there. He can verify what I'm telling you, even if you don't trust me. You know you can trust him. Becoming one of the most controversial topics in today's news as the Kondak Embassy officially opens this afternoon in New York City. Black Adam, a native of the North African country, has claimed to have lived and ruled Kondak during the 15th dynasty as the historic figure Teth Adam. Scholars and Middle Eastern leaders dispute these facts and have called Black Adam a pretender from the ambassador of Bylea, one of the greatest evils in today's. Heard rumor from DC that he's about to open up his country to supervillains. Anyone wanted for a crime gets a free pass. Why would he do that? When I know he doesn't want anything to do with them. Well then, what does he want, Lois? I think he's going to tell us. Thank you all for coming. Over the last year, I have rededicated myself to the people of Kondak. That ends today. The world has celebrated the aversion of disaster. They have praised the heroes who stood up to them. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, but where are they now? I hope to gather allies who will deliver messages to everyone out there looking to take advantage of the hero's absence. The first message is simple. People like this man don't deserve to live. What? Adam, I thought. Scrimp. Oh my god! It's time for heroes who don't just patrol the world. They change it. And there we go. Week 3. That was well, I think that speech was the cut above the rest. Don't you say that? Although maybe it cost. Although I guess for that guy, it cost more than an arm and a leg. See, he really was. You know, that villain was very gutless in the end. Oh yes, no. As we see from this issue, it started to ramp up. We have Black Adam on the mission. He's like, okay, here, thank you, Arthur. So yes, we have Black Adam who's decided, well, heroes, they're gone. We don't have the big 3. We need to have a new form of justice. You know, Black Adam's not really a villain per se. Well, stop, Egg. Karis, I will. Enough, okay. See, we have some things where Booster Gold is sitting with thumbs like, okay, Booster Gold is in his future knowledge, but it's that stuff is changing. I guess Booster never heard of the butterfly effect. Or maybe something else is going on. We have Skeets the robot is malfunctioning. He's the little robot guy that follows him around that I do this dumb robot voice for, that I just try to like almost like into like a Dalek. Exterminate, that kind of voice. Yeah. His robot buddy's malfunctioning. We have Black Adams who said, well, time to, you know, change the world. And also we get some more of the Steel storyline, where Steel is, well, his niece is kind of, you know, being a teenager. So, you know, yeah, that's going on. We have Lex Luthor, who's... That Lex Luthor that died right there, okay. I didn't say this in the preview, but, the Lex Luthor that died is Alexander Luthor. He is that guy from the alternate universe that tried to, basically rule the multiverse. Well, it wasn't a multiverse yet, okay. Long story short, there was a multiverse, then it died, and then he tried to bring it back, and that's what we have now. So, we have this multiverse going on where it's like, hey, and that kind of, he stopped the multiverse from being reborn. He died. You know who killed him? The Joker. The Joker killed this Alexander Luthor guy, because, like, this is what happened. This is exactly what happened, actually. I'll pull the page up as well. He's like, why didn't you invite me to your evil gang? It's kind of funny. Like, Joker's like, hey, why didn't you invite me? And then, like, Luthor's like, because you're insane. Still, you should have invited me. I'm mad now. And so he killed him. Actually, that's Joker kills Alexander. I'll pull that page up, because it's actually... Well, actually, it's not just him that killed him. It was, Luthor as well. Oh, actually, that's... Sorry, good. There's no good scans for this one. There's... oh, Infinite Crisis number 3. Yep. Oh, Infinite Crisis number 7. I'll pull the page from that. Yes, no, so his body double died, and Luthor uses this as very, very fantastic, not publicity? What's the word I'm like? He just uses an excuse. He's like, say, hey, I'm gonna blame all my crimes on this alternate dimension guy. I'm gonna get off scot-free, and I'm gonna do my own thing that'll have, long-running consequences for this storyline, because he is gonna be part of this, because, hey, yeah, in the past, I actually, Infinite Crisis, Infinite Chris's? I don't want Infinite Chris. Doesn't everybody hate Chris anyways? So yeah, let's not have Infinite, guys. Infinite Crisis. There we go. Crisis. Okay, there we go. It's fine. What I was saying was, he's gonna do something himself in the coming issues where, in the past, Luthor said, hey, if there's no Superman, I change the world. And that's today he'll change the world indeed. Now, scroll down. There we go. There's the image. I'll put this image in a moment. Here's my comic folder. Pull this image up and just do some more. There we go. Add image source. Add image. Image 3. There we go. Comics. Crop, please. Crop well. There we go. There we go. Yes, yes. This is like, so I was like, Luthor's like, hey, why did you help me? You made a lot of mistakes. You understand Superman, Superboy, and me. But the biggest issue, No, please. You didn't let the Joker play. This concept of Joker like not being involved in causing issues has become a common long-running thing in comics. Where, for instance, Luthor, okay, in post-Convergence, after after DC Metal, Luthor did a whole. He made the whole Secret Society once more. He did the whole Secret Society of Evil with the Legion of Doom. He made the Legion of Doom, and he invited Joker. He's like, Joker, I know you're gonna cause me issues if I don't invite you. So get aboard on this journey. So yes, the Joker is kind of, he's insane, no powers, but he's kind of one of the guys you have to bring him on board because he's more okay. You know he's gonna betray you. The Joker will betray you at the end. It's gonna happen. You gotta prepare for it. Because if you don't let him betray you, he just causes more issues than you can deal with. And it's 36 minutes. Okay, we've got a good. So we've got Infinite Crisis done. We've got issue 3. Good game today. I was thinking about if I was going to stream more or not, cause my voice was kind of killing me yesterday. Stream. I will think on this in a moment. I did stream that. What I stream? I probably stream more FTL. But I've done a lot of FTL recently, and FTL is a good game. Who's online? I can actually, you know what? Just the thing to do. Okay. Everyone, thank you for coming. I think I will actually rate someone and then call it not good for tonight. Tomorrow is. Okay, no, never mind. Tomorrow is Left 4 Dead 2. Where I'm gonna be doing two more custom maps. I Hate Mountains. Thank you for the reading. Thank you, Arthur, for coming. I appreciate everyone that comes to these readings. Oh. Wait, one last thing. I have to show this. If you guys have okay. Next week I'm doing a comic Q&A. Well, it's a Q&A in general for any questions. Oh, please, if you have a question about comics, any comic questions, any questions about comics, send me those questions so I can have something to talk about on the stream. Any questions at all? I mean, you can send multiple, just questions about comics, anything about them. Any questions about that, I'll take those. And then let me get the red person up as well. Yes, Spike and Sure Care, thank you guys for coming. Arthur, great, I'm glad to do these readings. That's great for comic book noob like you. Awesome. That's what I want for this. That's what I'm. One thing I'm trying to do is okay. I've done some reading streams, and once at the end of every one of them, I'm gonna try to do like recommendations for where to go forward. Well, at the end of the series, for instance, this Friday is my Superman stream finale, where we read the last 3 issues of All-Star Superman. And once those issues are over, I'm going to give you guys recommendations for if you like Superman, here's some more to read of Superman, or so on. Or next month will be Wonder Woman. So I'll be like, if you like Wonder Woman, here's some Wonder Woman to read. So I'm very glad to do these comic readings because this long-running series is just a fun thing to do. It's just like, in the future, I'm gonna prepare topics afterwards for like bigger things to talk about. That's what the Q&A is for. Is, for instance, let's say, water. I don't want to die. But yes, if I get like questions I can't answer like in that one Q&A stream, I will, after every 52 reading, do a lecture on that stuff. Like I'll try to find a topic to do for each one. Maybe not a long lecture, but enough that I can actually talk about stuff more in depth. So now let's actually get that raid person up. I know it right. I'll read it. Yes, I'm very glad to have comic noobs. I want to just teach guys about comics. I mean, you guys don't have to read comics, but if you learn to enjoy. One thing else I want to do in the future is I have some comic movies I want to watch with you guys. So I might be doing some watch-alongs also in the future. I was thinking, okay, there's a few really good ones. There's okay, DC has amazing animated comic movies. Well, they were bad for a while, like during like the like 2015 to 18 to 19, more like it. They had some not great comic book movies, but like stuff like Crisis on Two Earths and Flashpoint, very good movies, and I'm gonna show you guys them as well. But I want to read Flashpoint for you guys. Flashpoint's not bad. I mean, it came after this. Flashpoint's a okay series. Basically, what happened is after 52, you had Countdown to Crisis, then then Final Crisis, and then Barry Allen screwed everything up and reset the timeline, rebooted the whole world. So actually, that's kind of crazy. From 1985 to 2011, that was one long continuous stream of continuity, and then after 2011, it rebooted fully. Yes, let's actually get the raid going. There you go. Oh, hit the mic. Let's go. Thank you, everyone, for coming. I'm glad you could come to this. Little quick stream. I mean, I streamed very long last night, so a short stream is fine by me. Let's go. Thank you for a raid message. Super egg. Super egg. That's good. But to move the space, it's actually Superman. There we go, guys. Have fun. Right now.